everybody, Damian Drager, 4D Exteriorscapes here. We are in an undisclosed location building a phenomenal pond, ginormous wetland filtration system that, you know, as we're building this, I know Brian Helfrich always talks about the rocks talking to him and the way the water is going to move, and I've come to the conclusion that he's absolutely right. The feature will talk to you. As you're building, you'll get sections of it done and it'll call out your name and tell you what to do next. You know what I mean? Just listen really closely. Yes? Get your strap on. That's what the feature's telling me to do. You need to get your strap on to use big rocks in your big feature. So we're gonna go get our strap on. So one of the things you can do to naturalize any water feature that you're putting in, whether it's a pondless, or even a fountainscape, is bring in some other natural elements other than just the stone and the water. One of the things that works really well with our industry is logs, whether it's driftwood or some fallen logs that are hardwoods that will not decay in the water. Whatever you can get a hold of, and if it's on property, we have a great opportunity here. There's all these huge mature trees, and unfortunately, because they have gotten so large, a number of them have broken and fallen. So we spent a good hour driving around here trying to find some logs and that would fit our situation. And you can see this right here. This is probably about 24-inch diameter or so. We'll use Hunter as a scale there. So he's about 10 feet tall, and no. So you can see how large this is. It actually is one branch of 3 that fell off this big tree here. I believe it was an oak, sir, correct? It's got this awesome moss already growing on it, lichen, whatever you want to call it. We got one branch coming down here, broken off on the end. Gives a really cool thing, but what we're focused on is right from this crotch point here, we are going to saw cut that off. And we've got this nice long, about 6-7 foot stretch in the middle that could be used as just a flat log for a waterfall to come over. But then it's also got this little chunk that sticks up there that gives you another possible visual interest. If we were to break it here and have that sticking up in the middle, then you've got another vertical element that's there with the water just crashing around it. But then we also have this last section from there where it splits here, and again, the moss growing on there. You got branches sticking up over there, but we think we're going to pull something off really cool. Hunter had a great idea. We're going to use this one log to create 2 waterfalls. It's going to be awesome, I assure you of that. If you have the opportunity to incorporate any kind of natural log, again, that's not going to decay easily. I know up by me in Wisconsin, it's black locust. Oaks should work really well. Any kind of driftwood, there's an opportunity to use it and incorporate it, do so. Do it in a scale that's going to work with the feature, because there are a lot more smaller branches around here, and there's a lot of larger branches around here. But this size right here, being almost 2 foot in diameter, is way too large for the scale of the feature we're using. However, when we get down here to this one, we're at about 18 inches, which is totally fine. And then we get down there, we're down around 12. So we're going to work it in a way that we, like I said, this gives us options. We do have to get a machine out here, cut that off, drag this out through the woods and back to where the pond is. We have the vision of what it can be used for. We have the equipment to do it. and it's going to work out really, really well for what we're doing. So bring more nature into your water features. So we've got this ginormous 5-foot diameter sugar kettle. There's been a hole cut in the middle. We got a pipe stubbed up, pump vault over there. We're going to put 9,000 gallons an hour over it and get a nice sheet fall coming all around in there. So we're going to see the installation now. Get it up.